An animation opens on a male repairman wearing safety glasses, work gloves, knee pads, and a tool belt as he kneels down in an attic space and uses a hose to spray insulation across the floorboards. On-screen text reads, Minnesota Department of Commerce presents Episode 6, Possible Weatherization Upgrades, Insulation. The repairman installs a piece of insulation into a wall. Paula, a woman with shoulder-length black hair wearing a blue baseball cap, safety glasses, a tool belt, and a yellow polo shirt, speaks to the camera from a basement utility room.
Giving your home proper insulation is the best way to lower your heating bill and to make your living space more comfortable.
A multi-generational family gathers happily inside their living room. The father, son, and daughter work on a puzzle on the floor, while the mother and grandmother sit on the sofa, and the grandfather watches from an armchair. Paula then stands beside a pull-down projection screen displaying a house cross-section diagram, including a basement, kitchen, living area, and bedroom. Different areas of the home highlight in yellow as Paula mentions them.
There are several parts of your house that may require insulation: the attic, the walls, and the basement. Let's start with the attic. To add insulation to your attic, the contractor will need a clear path from your home entrance into the attic.
An A1 Repairs commercial service van parks on the street outside the house. The view shifts to the front porch steps, where a thick, flexible industrial insulation hose is pulled past the open front door and into the house.
You'll need to remove boxes or other items that might be stored in the attic.
Inside the attic, several cardboard boxes disappear one by one to reveal an empty floor.
If the attic hatch is located in a closet, you'll need to empty that closet completely.
An open closet door reveals an overhead attic access pull string hanging above a floor cluttered with stacked boxes and a large plush teddy bear. All of the storage boxes disappear, leaving only the teddy bear. The scene transitions to a close-up of the teddy bear, and then a hand is seen quickly grabbing it out of the closet.
Yep, that one too. Be aware that contractors will bring in ladders and they'll lay down tarps to protect your floors.
A graphic shows the exterior of a house surrounded by hands in work gloves holding an array of construction tools, including a ladder, a handsaw, a power drill, a hammer, a paintbrush, and a wrench.
The workers will reduce dust as much as possible, but your home will be a construction site for several hours or even a few days. So please keep any children away from the equipment and work area during this time.
Outside in the yard, the mother stands safely clear of the house, holding hands with her young son and daughter.
Once they are inside the attic, the contractors will seal gaps around chimneys and other cracks or openings.
The repairman kneels down to inject expanding spray foam into tight cracks around floorboards, then handles a large flexible hose to blow insulation material across the attic floor.
Next, they'll insulate the attic by blowing in cellulose insulation, which is usually made from recycled newsprint.
A full house cross-section shows the A1 Repair service van parked along the curb. A long supply hose runs out from the back of the truck, snakes directly through the open front door, travels up through the living areas, and into the roof crawl space, where the repairman is actively working.
This will require bringing a large hose into your house from the truck outside up into your attic.
The repairman applies a strip of adhesive foam weather stripping tape along the perimeter edges of the wooden attic hatch door panel.
Once the insulation is blown in, the team will even insulate and weather strip the attic hatch door. The walls of your house may also need insulation.
On the house cross-section diagram, the exterior wall cavities across the living room, kitchen, and upper attic levels highlight in bright purple. Outside the home, the repairman inserts a flexible insulation nozzle into a clean circular opening drilled straight through the outer siding panel.
Filling walls with insulation is another way to make your home more energy efficient and more comfortable. Sometimes it's best for our expert contractors to blow in insulation from outside your home. To do this, they may remove some siding and drill holes on the outside of your house. Then they will use a hose to blow insulation into your walls.
A quick clip sequence tracks the repairman prying loose a panel of exterior lap siding, cutting a circular access hole with a power hole saw, inserting the blower tube nozzle, and kneeling on metal scaffolding raised along the outer wall to blow material into an upper story opening.
Depending on your house, this may require ladders or scaffolding. You'll need to remove everything leaning against the outside walls. Everything should be at least 3 feet from the house, so the crew has room to work.
Outside, An animated yellow measuring tape extends from the house wall to track two heavy plastic trash cans as they slide backward to clear a wide, 3-foot work zone.
When the insulation is blown in, your walls may shake a bit. So be sure to remove any items inside that might fall off walls or shelves.
Inside, a woman carefully lifts a framed art picture down from a living room wall before the view cuts back outside to show the repairman feeding insulation into the wall siding opening.
After the walls are blown full of insulation, the contractor will put the siding back in place or patch the stucco.
The repairman uses a hand block to sand down a patched circular opening on an exterior wall.
Sometimes it makes more sense to get insulation blown into walls from inside your house. When we do this, everything on the interior walls, including drapes, pictures, and shelves, must be removed. And furniture should be moved at least 3 feet away from the walls that will be insulated.
A series of indoor clips show the repairman blowing insulation into an interior wall cutout. A framed picture hanging next to a curtained window being removed from the wall, and a sofa with an animated tape measure stretching out between the couch and the wall.
I recommend covering furniture with sheeting, which makes cleanup easier, as the insulation process will be dusty.
The camera centers on the sofa as a large canvas drop cloth animates to cover it completely. Outside in the grass yard, the mother, son, and daughter happily kick a black and white soccer ball back and forth.
If any family members have breathing problems or allergies, they should leave your home while the contractor is working. To do the job, the contractor will drill holes about 16 inches apart and use a hose to blow the insulation into the walls.
The repairman kneels on one knee to blow material into one of 3 pre-drilled access holes inside a drywall sheet, followed by a close-up of his hands expertly applying plaster patch, sanding the seam, and painting over the repair.
After the walls are filled with insulation, our crew will patch the holes. You'll need to lightly sand and paint the patches.
The graphic of the house exterior, surrounded by gloved hands holding various building tools, reappears on screen.
This sounds like a lot of commotion, but don't worry. When the contractors are done, your home will be much more comfortable.
The view returns to the comfortable living room, where the multi-generational family is relaxed and smiling as they work on their floor puzzle.
Next, let's head to the basement.
On the house cross-section diagram, a bright yellow highlight covers the basement level. Next, a hand adjusts a thermostat dial upward, followed by a hand holding an open envelope as currency graphics fly out of it.
An uninsulated basement means losing heat and money. Insulating the basement walls and the top of the foundation can really make a difference when it comes to saving money and keeping your whole living space comfortable.
In a basement, Paula kneels down near a concrete block wall to examine a crack with her magnifying glass. The repairman adds sealant to the ceiling cracks with a caulking gun.
In the basement, the contractor will need access to all of the areas that will be insulated. So shelving, boxes, and other items must be moved at least 3 feet away from the walls and equipment.
In a utility corner, a domestic cat walks across a stack of storage boxes and an old table lamp left against a brick wall. An animated tape measure extends outward, and the storage items slide back 3 feet away to clear the work zone.
And just so you know, if we add insulation to your house, and if it was built before 1978, the contractor will follow the Environmental Protection Agency's lead-safe work practices.
Outside, alongside a metal scaffolding rig, 2 technicians work in full-body white protective suits, respirator masks, and safety goggles. One uses a large hose to blow insulation into a wall opening, while the other monitors structural layouts with a clipboard and pen. A mechanical odometer counter flips rapidly to the year 1978, and an official EPA lead-safe certified firm logo pops onto the screen.
This includes adding caution tape, warning signs, and plastic on the ground to note unsafe areas to protect you and your family.
The EPA logo fades away as graphical warning signs and yellow caution tape markers animate across the screen. The scene transitions back to the street view as the A1 Repairs commercial service van pulls up to the house.
As the work is completed, there may be several inspections.
On a backdrop of faint clock outlines, a calendar icon appears, and a bold checkmark lands on one of the days.
We'll schedule these in advance, and you'll need to be home. This final quality assurance inspection will be similar to what was done during the home performance review, so we can compare the results.
Paula climbs up a wooden ladder into an attic hatchway and sweeps a bright flashlight across the rafters to verify coverage. Next, A quality inspector wearing safety glasses marks off items on his clipboard checklist.
Sometimes your city may need to inspect some of the work, and occasionally other inspections may be needed.
A rapid series of close-ups highlights the final testing steps. A diagnostic testing probe monitors a water heater vent flue. Paula uses her electronic probe across a kitchen range. Paula manages the large red blower door fan assembly, and then marks the final approvals on her clipboard checklist.
But these are important because we want to make sure that everything was done right, so your home is safe and snug.
The family sits happily together around their dining table, sharing a peaceful meal, before Paula returns to deliver her final sign-off directly to the camera.
In the next video, I'll show you how other things in your home can affect your family's health and safety, and what to do about them. So click on the next link to learn more.
Text appears on a white background. This project was supported by a grant awarded to the Minnesota Department of Commerce, Division of Energy Resources by the U.S. Department of Energy. Content created by Energy Division staff in partnership with GDS Associates and Studio 21 Media. The text fades, and the Minnesota Department of Commerce, Division of Energy Resources logo animates onto the screen.